All right. Hello, hello. Aw.
Hello, friends.
Yay, we're back. I have friends again. Actually, I just had
Woo!
Mana the other day, so I can't say that, I haven't had friends. But it
I'm
feels like
back.
it's been forever since you've been on because we were gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah, and then I had to be off, so yeah.
Yep. So, welcome
A
back.
while. Thanks. So excited to be back.
Yay. So I'm Kels. I'm going to be the moron behind the controller that is going to try not to get all these fuckers killed.
Nope, that's not the goal this time.
I did so badly at it last time that I'm never going to get over that.
I know. I just hold on. And of course I'm like, oh, wrong name. I'm Weimer, and I'm currently trying to figure out what the hell my dog is doing. Okay. Standard disclaimer, as obvious, I just made obvious. I have dogs, and they're going to distract me at many points during this, so I apologize in advance.
Mav is the stream favorite. It's okay.
Yes, Mav's a fan favorite, and yep, I got our walkthrough ready.
Yeah.
I was telling Kels earlier, I've got a new setup, so I kind of feel like I've got like this whole like command center, and I'm ready to be the guy in the chair. You know what I mean?
I'm just imagining you. What is the Step Brothers or whatever that movie is with Will Ferrell, where he's just standing up there going, "There's so much room."
There's so much room for activity. Oh God. So yeah, I got a new monitor, and this thing is fucking huge. I don't know actually how big it is. It's actually not as big as the two monitors I have at work next to each other, but it feels like it. Because normally I've been doing stream just off of my laptop, and now it's it's better. We're better now.
Yay! I know I'm spoiled. I get the entire TV that's, half the room away from me. But you guys have been stuck to watching on your computers, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I guess the stream is too.
We're in.
Yeah, we're in.
Yeah, no, I very much, my boss, actually, I guess I can, I'm not. My boss told me the other day that if you've ever watched Criminal Minds, that I remind her of Penelope Garcia. And I was like, that is the best compliment you could have ever given me. So that's truly the vibe that I want with this. My command center setup is
perfect.
We're also going to see horrible things, except for we're doing it to these people as opposed to, trying to stop it.
Details. Yeah. You just have to have like a different hair accessory every time you come to stream then. No one will be able to see it, but...
Yeah, just know that my hair is slightly different every time.
You can describe it to us. Anyway, shall we do...
Sorry. Would you like to play a game? Because I read our first options and I hate them.
All right, yeah.
One of them. Okay, so we are playing everyone's favorite game, Pick Your Poison. It's the fun Would You Rather, where we will argue down to the minute detail what the hell we think these cards mean before we choose. I already know this is going to be a quick conversation because I don't think anybody wants the second option. So, would you rather eat the last meal you had for every meal for the rest of your life? Or, so for me, I would be burritos because that's literally what I just finished eating.
Fancy.
Or have bed bugs infect your house once a year. I think I would much rather deal with tacos and burritos every day for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I mean, like, granted, the last meal I just ate was like rushed right before stream. I cut up 2 cheese sticks, put them on toasted bread, stuck it in the microwave, and made myself like a little grilled cheese sandwich. Ooh. Very much the not correct way to make a grilled cheese sandwich, but so is it the most exciting meal? No, I would definitely miss rice for the rest of my life, but also I don't have to deal with bed bugs once a year. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the last meal I ate.
I'm jealous of your good steak there, chat.
Ooh, fancy. I am the weirdest person, and I actually don't like steak. So I know, like...
Oh, steak and rice, you do win.
You do win. I have this thing where I don't like a lot of the things everyone else likes. Like, I'm not a huge popcorn fan. French fries are just okay.
Yeah. There's some French fries where I can see that, but there's definitely some French fries where that's offensive to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that is why there's lots of different kinds of food. And yeah.
And I will say, tater tots are a banger. So
I fucking love tater tots. There is a restaurant, or there's a food truck. I mean, technically, I guess you could call it a restaurant, but there's a food truck
it's a movie
by my
restaurant.
Yeah, a restaurant. It's a trailer, so it's more of a. To me, it's more of a restaurant than like the ones that are actual trucks, because then it's a vehicle.
Yeah.
Where like you tow the trailer behind you. So you're towing your restaurant out. Anyway, it is a grilled cheese food truck.
Ooh.
And they do like fancy gourmet grilled cheese. And I remember when they first opened, I was like, I'm not paying $7 for a grilled cheese. Hot damn, is it good? I do like, we have a different food truck that I like better that I 100% will choose to go to instead. But point of why I brought up the grilled cheese place is that you can get French fries or substitute tots.
Ooh.
And their tots are banger.
That's amazing. Do you think you can tell them like a gourmet grilled cheese is to cut 2 cheese sticks in half, put it on toast, and microwave it? I'm sure they'll be really happy with that recipe.
All right. I think it seems like a resounding, last meal.
Yeah, I think so.
Forever, as opposed to the once a year. If it was something else, I don't like. I'm gonna need to change the conversation because I'm starting to get itchy thinking about it. But the idea of like dealing with bed bugs, because it's not in the name. They can get everywhere.
Yep.
I'll have to look up the song about grilled cheese. All right. So next up. Would you rather? And I already hate one of these. Would you rather lose your short-term memory, or have a little bit of water permanently trapped in your ear? I'd rather lose I have to deal with short-term memory. I already have short-term memory.
Yeah,
anyway.
I mean, I would agree. Like, my short-term memory already sucks, so what's a little bit worse?
Yeah, I have lots of ear issues. I got so many ear infections as a child. I had a doctor tell me one time that they were surprised I could still hear.
Wow.
With all of the scarring in my ears. So I don't like things. That's yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually, when we do something on stream where we're all on camera, if we're streaming long enough, you will see that I have to fidget with my headphones, and I have like over the ear headphones, and even this, like, sometimes it's too much because my ears are very sensitive. But I would much rather deal with more short-term memory issues.
Yeah.
Than water.
Yeah, that would just get annoying and painful.
Yeah, no, my autism brain can't handle the permanent irritants like that. Yeah, same, bud. Like, I look at like a body of water wrong, and I get like water in my ear. So there's times where like I've gone swimming, but it's like, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that, or like or like I'm just standing at the side of the pool, just like shaking my head, like get out. Yeah, I have memory issues.
Yep.
I already deal with hearing or ear and memory issues. I'd rather deal with more memory issues.
Yeah. I think we're kind of all in agreement on that one.
See, these haven't been too bad. There's just been one that's been like more awful than the other one.
We haven't had to go at it like a lawyer like we usually do yet, so.
Yeah. All right. I don't know how I feel about either of these. Would you rather be unable to speak unless you were spoken to directly, or be unable to recognize anyone's face?
Prosopagnosia. I mean, to be completely honest, because I live alone, it's not like I do I mean, I guess I do talk a lot to myself. So it would just be silence then.
See, yeah, I think I'd have issues with both. Because, I mean, if it wasn't the obvious from spending any amount of time with me on stream, I do like to talk. As, like, shy and quiet as I can be in person or in at work. But
we have defrosted you.
Yes.
We've broken your
Sorry.
hard outer shell. The candy-coated, crunchy exterior.
Yeah, no, the idea of not being able to recognize, like, 100%, like, I do not recognize faces would be scary to me.
Mhm.
But people live with that. You know?
Yeah.
Like, that's, I followed a girl, or a person, excuse me, on TikTok who, that was actually a side effect of when they got COVID really early on
Oh,
in the
that's
pandemic, is that
awful.
triggered that. And it was, like, wild to hear them go through that. And, like, of course, because people are assholes, like, the people in their family didn't believe them,
Of course.
that they couldn't recognize faces, because fucking God, like, why would you make that up, first of all? But I mean, yeah, so, like, there's legitimately, like, people who deal with that. I think I would rather have to, because, I mean, it's not like you could get context clues, right? So, like, I have, like, a huge Star Wars poster that's behind my monitor, and it's like, well, I could be like, okay, Star Wars, like, I could make those connections, then, okay, Star Wars, oh, well, that's Mark Hamill, kind of thing, as opposed to, like, you couldn't show me, like, out of context kind of thing. So I think I'd rather.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
you get used to it by other identifying features.
yeah. I don't know I don't know how my paranoia would work with it.
Yeah.
Because, like, a lot of it is, the instant identification of people can, calm me down pretty quick. And, like, I guess, people do have other features, but I just don't know. I'm usually okay being quiet.
Yeah.
So I think I'd probably just not speak until spoken to.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with that one.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is one of those ones where it's like you can kind of see, like, I feel like, neither of them are, I mean, they're both difficult, but I don't think, like, one is, like, wiping your ass with sandpaper bad.
Yeah. I mean, plus, if you think about it, there's ways to get around certain things, like, so when you call someone and they pick up, they say hello, so you're immediately able to, like, make phone calls.
Yeah.
And communicate that way.
Yeah, true.
And it's not like nonverbal communication isn't a thing as well, so I might fuck up my English or, words a lot less if I couldn't speak.
Okay, let's see. I thought it'd be easy to not speak unless spoken to, but then I remembered that I have to ask for help a lot at work when a customer asks for something I don't have. So does this mean I can lawyer this so that once I'm spoken to by anyone, I have a window of opportunity to talk? I think so.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's not specific. Skype, I don't want to react in our Skype chat. Sorry.
You going to make us floating heads again at the conference table?
Hated that. Yeah, so I think if we want to, like, yeah, like, kind of, those aren't the right cards. Because it just says, be unable to speak unless you're spoken to directly. And so it doesn't say necessarily that, like, you can only respond. So someone just has to initiate the conversation. So, like, in your example with work, like, a customer could talk to you about something, and then that could trigger the steps that it would take for you to be able to go talk to somebody else. And, because it's about that thing, right? As long as it's relative to what triggered the conversation, you probably could get away with talking to other people too.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, even if it's not relevant to the conversation, like, I don't know how long it takes to run out. Like if you pick up a spam call, can you then go, like, talk to someone else for, like, 5 minutes until your voice runs out again?
Yeah. All right. Do we want to do one more?
Yeah.
All right. These are both kind of weird. in like a more like mundane way. So would you rather never be able to drink plain water ever again, or wear shoes that are 2 sizes too small?
Mm.
That's a great workaround. Sorry, I was just reading the while you're thinking about that,
Mhm.
write to everyone at work about my speech impediment, and then I need to speak on the radio, turn it on, make a non-speech vocalism that they understand as "please talk to me," and then communication.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's a great workaround because there's even like the radios that we used to have when I was a kid. You could like set off an alarm,
Oh, there you go.
and
Yeah.
so you could just like set off. You could do something, and yeah, that would be.
And trigger someone else to ask, what do you need?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I already have. Yeah, you can get water from other stuff. So back to the
Yeah.
plain water versus shoes too small. Um, I mean, yeah, you can get water from other things. I mean, you could technically, you know, like water with a little bit of lemon in it is not plain water.
Yeah.
So you could still drink like water that's not like, you know, like filled with stuff.
That's true. Yeah.
So it
And
wouldn't
tea
necessarily.
still, applies.
Mhm. Well, and that's where I don't know if you guys saw the study that came out recently that said like, you know, your average adult doesn't actually need to drink like 8 cups of water a day.
Hmm.
Because we actually do get a lot of water from our foods and our other things. So
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
still stay hydrated, obviously. But,
Yeah.
I can hydrate by subsidizing the blood of, or on the blood of my vanquished enemies like a vampire.
Perfect.
Yeah, suddenly all those water flavoring commercials are useful.
See, that's
Truly.
what gives me some pause is that, like, I mean, I think we've talked about the fact that a lot of stuff, especially here, is too sweet for me. And
Mhm.
so, like, I would be very limited in what I would actually drink because I drink a lot of water and I drink tea and
Yeah.
coffee. And that's about it. So, like, you're cutting out a good, like, half of what I drink in a day.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I definitely would try to deal with water alternatives
Yeah.
than shoes. I've got enough. Like, I mean, first of all, I have large feet, so like it's already difficult. Like shoes are already difficult for me,
Mhm.
because they don't make women's shoes my size all the time. But I hate the idea of wearing like especially 2 sizes too small.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Like, I was thinking, I work from home, so I very rarely wear shoes. But I
Mhm.
do go out for runs every day.
Mhm.
So
That would suck with shoes too small.
I'm gonna go with the water then.
Yeah.
And hey, tap water is, apparently not plain water
Exactly.
either. So
Yeah, by scientific definition, I can drink water that's even partially a mixture.
yeah.
Exactly. So that's where I was saying like earlier, it's like a little bit of lemon, or I mean, there's so much stuff like that's in our water in general.
Hmm.
Ew. Yeah, you could spit into the glass.
Oh my God.
Before you drink it. And there you go. I mean, it's your own spit, but I still like, you're
Yeah.
just gonna chewy and like start drinking it. Perfect. A solution.
Yeah, I mean, it would work. You could get creative with it, so.
Mm-hmm. All right, are we ready? Where even are we anymore?
I believe we're on the Max and Laura chapters.
Are we in? I think, are we in 7, 6, 7?
Let's see.
No, we're in 7.
Looks like we're in 7.
Yeah, okay. That's what I had my walkthrough open to. So
I was so worried the other day because I lost power and it wasn't very long, but the second it came back on, it was like, oh shit, my PS4 was in rest mode. I swear to God, if it corrupted our goddamn Quarry file again.
we'd be done. I wouldn't try to
No.
start us over. We'd be onto the next game that we've been talking about. Like,
Yep.
yeah, we're done.
We would not. Yeah. I couldn't
You
keep
could-
doing it.
Yeah. You could totally introduce water through an IV drip. Yeah. That way you can stay extra hydrated.
So, why didn't you come?
Where have you been for the past 2 months?
We did come. One night early. That was our mistake.
Oh, we have to be nice to the goddamn cop.
We do, and I'm very sorry.
Boo! As a reminder, we're an ACAB stream.
Yes, and that we're trying for the best possible ending, which
Yeah.
means we gotta do some stuff.
I honestly do not know how we've survived the first time. Because we were not nice to this fucker.
Yeah. I think this will help us when we get down the road to Silas so that he, like, trusts us more. That the, Travis,
Yeah,
is that his name? Yeah.
yeah. Like, the fact that we have to suck up to this dude who is keeping us locked up for 2 months, like, call out?
Don't call out.
Okay. Like, we're just gonna have to pretend we have Stockholm Syndrome at this point. Or we use him and play him like a fiddle.
Ma'am, this is gonna get a little messy.
He was nicer this time, I think. I assume probably because we were nicer to him last time.
Next choice, chat's asking, compliant
Okay.
and compliant.
Okay, so be nice.
Yep. Oh,
I still do not understand what the blood is that they shed.
yeah, because then eventually they go back to people.
Mm-hmm. And they're not blood covered. So,
Rude.
I don't know. What the hell, man? I hate you.
In this playthrough, we haven't done anything rude to you.
I know.
Come to Max.
Shut up.
You
Bitch.
can't just...
Shut up! This is an interrogation. I ask, you answer.
Yeah, we got a werewolf science here.
Yeah.
We don't obey the law of conservation of matter.
All right.
Yeah,
We'll
compliant.
be compliant.
Yep.
Boo.
Sorry.
Laura Kearney.
Laura, you better appreciate this is
Who you
keeping you
traveling with?
alive.
And what is your relationship?
Max Brinley, he's my boyfriend.
Where were you headed last night?
To Hackett's Quarry summer camp. You already know this. What have you done with Max?
No. I ask, you answer. That's how this works.
Why is he being such a dick? Compliant again, sorry.
I don't know.
Uh,
He's just inherently a dick.
Fine. What do you want to know?
Oh. Well. Why were we going to Hackett's Quarry last night?
Max and I are camp counselors.
Oh, bullshit. Counselors aren't due until today.
I told you, we drove up and got there early. We figured we'd just go to camp.
Why didn't you go to the motel like I told you?
Because we were, like, way closer to the camp, and we're broke.
Yeah, I'd like to point out, do a couple of teenagers have enough money to stop at a motel for the night?
yeah. Especially when they're driving to do the job.
Yeah.
Or they haven't been paid for said job.
Annoyed or intrigued?
Intrigued. And as somebody who has worked at camps multiple times, like, coming early
Okay,
is a
Sheriff.
regular thing.
Hackett?
Like,
Wait,
that's a normal
Hackett,
thing to do.
Chris Hackett?
Don't change the subject.
The cop is losing his patience. You know
is
what?
going on
I'm out of
here?
patience with him,
I
so
have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue.
I know that
He's
this
not
is
a
illegal,
Grade A
so
crime, go
Yeah,
ahead and
this is-
kill yourself with cosmic
He's not
shit, young
expecting
lady.
us to actually be nice to
And
him.
your
He's
only
used to
option
people reacting to
is
cops
to buckle the
appropriately.
fuck up and do what I say. Do you understand?
Somebody's got daddy issues.
I assume pleading.
Pleading. And it's not Laura.
Yeah.
You just stop trying to intimidate me and
I
tell
have a
me
feeling
what the
this is
fuck
going to be a
going
quick
on.
time. Do not lash out.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Is Max alive? I feel like I'm going crazy.
You are going crazy. We're being nice to this fucker.
He's left you covered in blood and handcuffed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so do not lash out.
Okay.
I have a feeling that's coming up.
Yeah, because I think we have the option here, yeah. He doesn't let us do it, even if we do, but...
No, but it breaks some trust.
Yeah.
Let's go. Hey. Hey, you asshole!
I still don't know why they keep their underwear, though,
What the
when they
fuck's
turn
going on?
into one, and...
I know you hear me.
Modesty. This is not.
This is not that kind of game.
X-rated.
They were worried people would want to fuck the werewolves. You can say it. Concerned or dismissive?
Concerned.
Max.
That's why they didn't make them furry
Are you
either.
okay?
They just forgot there's monster fuckers out there anyways, so...
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of all mixed up, but more or less intact, I think.
Who cleaned the blood off the walls?
Laura?
Yeah, so he cleaned the blood off the walls, but not off
Why
of the
am I
girl.
naked?
Apparently not.
You're not
What?
naked, buddy. You got underpants on.
Yeah.
I mean, after we
Practically
got attacked,
naked. Virtually naked.
the next thing I know, I'm waking up in a jail cell. and you're
Werewolf
gone,
biology
and now
spawns
you're
its
back
own
again,
undies.
and
Perfect.
I'm super naked, and there's blood and stuff everywhere. I mean, what the fuck happened?
He got close to Werewolf Max. Disappointed.
Okay.
He got close to Werewolf Max to clean
I
off
was
the
kinda
wall,
hoping you
but
could tell
not
me
to
what
Laura.
happened.
I
Yep.
feel like I remember bits and pieces, but none of it
I
makes
mean, to
any
be fair,
sense.
I would
Yeah,
absolutely
same.
slam
I
him
feel like
to shit
we
if he touched
drugged?
her.
I feel like maybe
but-
we were
Yeah.
drugged.
By a cop? Do they do that? Who does this guy think he is?
Sheriff of North Kill, apparently.
North Kill?
Yeah. Max,
What?
did you even look at the map? Hackett's Quarry in North Kill. That's the town.
Now you know why he didn't go get into college. Come on,
And it
Laura.
gets better. I gotta look at his name badge and
What, bud? Did you need to, like, go collect yourself? Or collect the clothes? You couldn't, like,
Get
hand them to him?
what's he giving you?
I'm not gonna be the guest of honor at Fashion Week, I'll tell you that much.
Hey, did I say you could talk to each other?
I assume I need to be compliant.
Yes, sorry. What I don't understand
Sorry, sir. We'll be quiet.
You will?
Max?
Hey,
is
what'd you do with my real girlfriend?
why aren't they at the big house with Mama Hackett?
Mm-hmm.
Why are they here?
Yeah,
Why is Travis keeping them secret? That's weird. That's suspicious.
it is.
That's
the cop
weird.
didn't expect that.
Hands through the bars. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, they've got those electric cages in the bottom, so, like, why would you keep them in the jail?
I mean,
I've-
he's the only
Your
cop,
turn.
Yeah.
so you know.
Let's go.
But
I'm not going anywhere, we can talk right
it
here.
feels like he's keeping them
Come
a
on.
secret from his family, which is
Hey.
weird.
Yeah.
What's
Although Chris Hackett doesn't do anything about it, so...
Yeah.
Good boy.
Yeah, but why wouldn't they? Yeah,
Hey.
why wouldn't they tell mom?
Stop struggling.
Worried or stern?
Worried. I wasn't expecting this to be quick.
Leave
Okay,
him alone.
what's the next
Both
option?
of you shut up.
Fuck you!
Fearful.
That's it.
Okay.
Shut up.
We get to walk around the
Hey,
cell
you can't treat us
Okay.
like this.
for a while,
You're
though.
hurting it. Hey! There's gotta be something in here you can use.
Yeah, so fearful is our next.
Okay. Anything that I need to pick up in the cell?
Find the spoon. Head to the left corner, interact with the bed where you will find a spoon.
Yep.
What's this?
I remember the spoon. We've played through this chapter enough times.
Chance. I need some sort of lever.
Okay, apparently not that left corner. Do, 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 do. There's my spoon.
That could work.
Yeah, what I don't understand, kind of going back to like the Hacketts in general,
This ought to do it.
is like, do they not all know about then the hikers?
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, it's a possibility.
Okay, I'm galaxy braining over here.
Okay.
A theory I just thought of as to why maybe they wouldn't necessarily have their prisoners at the house would be the kids. So they know, because it's what, Kaylee and Caleb?
Uh-huh.
Like, maybe, like, so they know, you know, they turn into werewolves, and that's what those are for.
Watch it, man. I bruise
But then
easily.
they don't bring prisoners
Give me a
there
break.
to scare, so they don't scare the kids.
I guess that's fair. Although, I'm so we know that they've got that under there.
Toast, motherfucker.
But also remember, they put Chris Hackett up in the goddamn attic
Second you get out.
that the boards are rotting because we fall through.
Fearful.
Yep.
Wait. Well,
Like, they chain him
answer my
up, so...
questions. You just can't lock us up in here with no goddamn explanation and expect us to be all butter and cupcakes, okay? Just work with us here.
You have nothing to bargain with.
Come on.
This is a goddamn abuse of power, and as soon as we get out of here, if we don't murder you, we will sue you.
Hey! Come back!
What's my next option?
Serious?
Okay.
Fuck! Son of a binky bonky.
Binky bonky.
Are you okay?
It's just a foot. It'll heal.
I meant the
Reflective.
interrogation.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. Can't break old Max. Many have tried, many have failed.
I'm being serious, Max.
He just asked a lot of questions. A lot of weirdly specific questions about us and where we were going and why and how I was feeling this morning, and I don't know. Nothing I said made him seem any less annoyed.
He asked how you were feeling?
Yeah. Why, he didn't ask you?
No.
Huh. Rude.
Because that's the only rude thing he's done so far. Like, how long are we going to have this blood on us? When can we shower? I get that Max couldn't,
Oh, hey,
but...
did you get a look at his name badge?
You mean it's not really Detective Dick Whippet?
It's Hackett. Sheriff
That's what makes him
Hackett.
detective. It makes him binky
Think he's
bonky.
related to Chris Hackett?
Oh my god, like the Chris Hackett?
Yeah.
Who's the Chris Hackett?
As in
Max,
camp leader,
did you
Mr.
research
Hackett
this
of
job at all?
Hackett's Quarry, remember?
Max has no brains. Vibes only.
Laura said she wanted to work at summer camp, and he went, okay.
The fuck is that thing, though? You know? Where we set up?
Maybe it's some kind of crazy camp.
So we know she was
monster
supposed to work in the
kidnapping ring.
nurse's
That's-
station.
Yeah.
What was
I
he
mean-
supposed to do?
What?
Who knows? I've had
Reflective.
Yeah, reflective.
Well, I guess
It's like I
Sheriff
can't
Hackett's
remember.
not exactly acting like a typical kidnapper, but
This isn't an
he's not acting
exaggeration
like a
when I've
typical
said
cop
I've worked
either.
with other
Well,
camp
how do you know
counselors
how
that are dumber
kidnappers
than
act?
him. So like probably camp counselor.
I'm just trying to get us
Like
out
I
of
feel
here,
bad
and I
for
can't get
saying
us
it,
out of
but
here
I'm
until I
not
have some
lying to
clue
you.
of why the fuck we're
So
in.
according to the Quarry wiki on
I don't know, what if we can't
fandom.com,
make sense of it?
he was
Uh-huh.
supposed to be
What?
the activities
Well,
assistant.
we have to.
Okay,
Sometimes things
so
just don't make
program.
sense.
Yep.
Cool.
What then?
Our next choice
We're just
is
stuck in a backwater
encouraging.
jail cell for the rest
Thank
of
you.
our lives?
But you know, as somebody who worked program
This isn't
and like
forever,
being
Max.
program staff,
You
I
can't
would
just hold
probably
us
have
here
killed
forever.
him.
You didn't seem too convinced of that.
You gotta stay
Like-
positive. You can't think like that.
Why not?
A
Might
stupid,
as well just accept it, right?
No,
Next
fuck
choice.
that.
empathetic.
Thank you.
Think about the rest of the summer, Max. And school? I mean, I've been dreaming about becoming a
I
vet
honestly
since
do
was
not
5
remember
years
if I
old. I'm
snooped
not
in
gonna
his
let
bag
this
this time.
fuckface stop me.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't think we did.
First, we're gonna get the
We must
hell
not
out
have.
of this mess and enjoy the rest of summer, and then
Because this
college.
conversation goes very differently
We're
then.
gonna freaking crush it at orientation. We gotta get all our classes down.
Laura,
Did you look at all the options, by the way? I mean, it's a lot easier for me because I just need the classes that'll let me major in veterinary sciences.
Laura,
You're undecided, so you have to make sure you get a really good balance of
Laura.
everything.
stop.
Why?
I didn't get in.
What?
I got rejected from the wait list.
Wah,
Why
wah.
didn't you tell me?
I've been carrying the rejection letter around in my bag for the last 3 months.
I was embarrassed.
Your grades were good and you wrote a great essay?
Yeah, apparently not good enough.
Fuck. You've been making plans, Max. What the fuck?
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Alright, empathetic.
I'm sorry, Max.
Calm.
This really sucks.
Okay.
Hey, it's not the worst thing to happen this summer.
He's not wrong.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have kept it from you.
You know you can talk to me about anything, right?
If we
Yeah.
choose the wrong options,
Yeah, I did.
like, do they break up?
I don't know.
Do we have an option to destroy this relationship?
I think
Okay,
this is
let's
the
just
first time we've ever
focus on
not
getting out of
snooped.
here.
I think it is,
Great,
because
sign
I'm
me up.
a snoop, apparently.
We need to go over it from the beginning.
Like from when we left home?
Like from when we ran into the cop.
So after we ran into the... whatever we ran into?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's when shit started getting weird.
Started?
The dude acted super weird when we said we almost hit an animal. You remember that? It was like he already knew or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really sketchy.
What if he's not even a real cop?
Well, he's gotta be dirty, but... I mean, I think he's a real cop.
How much more
We're in a
fucked up
police
would this
station.
be if
I mean, yeah,
he
but there's,
actually
like,
wasn't a real cop and this was just
nobody
an
else around.
abandoned police station?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that is concerning.
Especially the whole Hackett thing. Let's just go with the idea that they're both in on it.
Okay.
So we're supposed to meet Chris Hackett at the camp, and instead, there's nobody there, and we get attacked by something, and then the cop shows up.
That part's all
Yeah,
fuzzy
he definitely
for
has
me.
real cop vibes.
Like, I remember the steps and a smell like wet fur and a dog collar with the name Ian on it.
Ian?
Ian.
I don't think it was a dog that attacked us. Whatever it was big. Like,
Yeah, and it
person-sized
ate
big.
Ian.
Yeah, it really did
Yeah.
a number on you. Like, I'm
Rest in peace, Ian.
surprised you're not more messed up. Like I vividly remember the thing's teeth ripping into you.
What is messed up about that is, Laura, I don't have a scratch on me.
What?
Hey, okay, so weird question. Do you remember before we got lost?
You got lost?
Well, yeah, but before that, I was all like, whoa, look at the moon. It's so big, so cool to see a full moon in the middle of the woods. And you were all like, yeah, no shit, Max, it happens once a month.
Yeah, so?
Right, so, you know, full moon.
Yeah?
What if...
Max is galaxy braining.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
And the crazy thing is,
I'm
he's
just
right.
saying, you know,
Yeah.
maybe
The
there's a
vibes have
chance
all aligned.
it was a
The brain
werewolf.
cell fired.
Uh-huh. It will be another
you out of-
25 years before this occurrence happens again.
Goddamn mine? Werewolves? Seriously? What the fuck? Werewolves? Seriously? What the fuck?
The fact that this game is still unpatched.
What's so funny?
I
Yeah,
said
like-
literally the exact same thing.
Okay. Do you got anything better? I mean, like zombies, aliens, time hopping Draculas.
Calm?
Ryan.
Curious
right?
is our next one.
But it was
Yeah.
so funny to tell
You want
Ryan to shut the
answers?
fuck
You
up.
got answers. Interrupt me again. You're on your own.
Okay, what was it?
It's got curious.
Okay, thank you.
Would it really be so crazy? With all the shit that we've been seeing with Nick? With the thing on the roof? Okay, it would really
And by
start
blood
to
loss?
explain a lot,
Yeah.
but I'm just trying
This
to
is all
think,
seeming
come on,
really
okay, this is like
acceptable
your
because
ghost
I've
story.
lost
How's
a
this so
shit
different
ton of
from
blood.
your
Those are just.
You mean you
campfire
can see them
stories. Like, there
too?
has to be a rational explanation for everything, for all of this.
Okay, you were not talking so rational when you separated my hand from the rest of my body.
You told me to.
And if it's bite with which you're faced, cleave limb from torso with great haste.
What?
You did the right thing.
See? She's got a whole poem about it.
Always follow the poems.
There's more to all this than you think. Just let me finish, then you can decide for yourself if you believe me or not. I don't care. But I think you should hear all of it.
Okay.
I know it's like for the aesthetics, but like why Ryan is still covered in blood when they're literally at the pool house. I know there's
Right.
a
The
dead
next
body
few
in the
weeks
pool,
were
but
a
like there's
lot.
showers, there's other
The cop
water.
kept us fed and
You're
let
gonna
us take
give-
showers,
you're gonna get a
but aside
disease.
from that, we
Exactly.
barely saw him.
We all need tetanus
Max and I,
shots
we talked
after we
a
get
lot.
back.
As much as we could about what happened that night. It was like trading conspiracy theories. We talked about the cop, the camp, the accident, the woods, the thing in the basement, what happened to Max. We just kept going over it all again and again, and nothing was making sense. All we knew is that we needed to get out of there. I can't take this anymore.
It's not that bad.
1 month in
Probably
captivity.
in the same crap at camp.
No, I can't take being in here anymore.
Oh. Yeah, well, that part's pretty tough.
We've got to do something. We've got to get out of here. We need a plan.
We keep saying that, but it's been weeks, so, you know, let me know if you have one.
Max.
It's really not very helpful, Max.
You are forgetting something.
What?
Just the ETBT tiny detail that I may or may not be a fucking werewolf, Laura.
Keep it down.
So what? What can we do, really?
Like
We
it's a
run off into
secret.
the
I
sunset
know.
only to be stopped when I turn into
Like,
a
that's
nasty-ass
very much
monster
not
and
why
kill
he
you and eat
has
you, and then I run
imprisoned
off
you.
alone into the sunset with little bits of you stuck in my teeth.
Okay, stop. Just one problem at a time. All right, we don't even know if that's what's really going on, and we won't until we get the hell out of here.
I mean,
Okay.
I will give them kudos for
Well, it
not
seems
trying
to
to
me that
escape
we
through
only
that
have two
window
real
because
options.
I absolutely would have tried to
We can
escape
play
out that
nice and
window.
Try to get this guy on our
Yeah.
side.
Do I
So
think
how
you
I
does
could?
this go?
Probably
Or-
not. But
We try to catch him off guard.
that
and make our
doesn't mean I'm
escape.
not stupid enough to try. Alright, curious. Next.
Okay.
Optimistic.
So,
'Kay.
let's say we get on his good side. What then? Brunch and mimosas every Sunday till he sees the error of his ways?
Yeah, I was being rhetorical. The dude doesn't have a good side to get on. I mean, he don't even talk to us half the time.
I don't know. I think we could crack him.
Wait, are we going to make friends with him and
Laura, I
not
think he's just
beat the
biding
shit
his
out of
time
him this
until he can
time?
Figure out a way to get rid of
Mhm.
us permanently.
Yeah, so Yeah, optimistic.
think we should
Skeptical is our
try.
next one, but
I mean, if
you
he was
know,
gonna
just
kill us, we'd be dead by now.
a preview
So
of our
what's he waiting
future.
for?
Honest, confident. Don't take gun.
Look, we just
Boo!
if this doesn't work, we try
So-
to escape. Deal?
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Deal.
Laura, I'll be a laughingstock if the
So,
prisoners find out my
right,
boyfriend
how are we
is,
supposed to get this guy
thinks
to
he's
like
a
us if he
werewolf.
won't even
Max,
talk to
what
us?
other prisoner?
I don't know. And he's gotta have a weak spot, like something.
She's
we
got
can
a
use.
reputation to uphold.
It's not like we don't have time to figure it out.
Yeah. Okay.
An absolute dumbass.
So if we don't take his gun here,
Hey, hey.
then do we just not
Free
get the
money.
gun in the future? Not that
I
we
thought you
used
took
it,
money.
but
I mean, it's still a while away, but yeah,
Why?
Yeah.
I guess not. I think it's when we it's how we
You-
escape.
You can call me
'Kay.
Officer Hackett.
okay.
Hack it. Like as
It's
in.
been a month, and we're now
Hackett's
discussing
Quarry?
your name.
What's it to you?
Just interested is all. Feel like we hardly know you.
Well, let's keep it that way, okay?
Oh, come on, T-Money, lighten up, man.
T-Money.
No reason we can't be buds, right?
I can think of 7.
Skeptical.
Skeptical? Okay.
Really?
Do not
7?
call for help.
Failure to
Okay.
comply, trespassing, dangerous driving, breaking and entering, resisting arrest, endangering local wildlife.
But how about the month that you've
What-
kept us in here without
and you
cause?
keep calling me names.
Oh my
Yeah, but
god.
aside from all that,
Okay.
It's a free country, bitch.
Ah.
there's no reason why we can't change things. Why does it all have to be so ugly all the time?
Freedom of
But-
speech means that I can call you a bitch as much as I want.
Oh,
Exactly. But he's
see what you're
being mean to us.
well, it's not gonna work. You think we're just gonna be besties, and I'm gonna let you walk
Legally
right
speaking,
outta
we
here.
can call him a bitch as much as we want.
Not gonna happen.
Asshole.
Max!
Did I get food?
We know what's going on.
Or are you withholding food
Yeah,
because
he
we were
just took
nice?
you away.
Full moon's in a few days, right? What then?
Yeah,
man.
we'll keep calling you names,
don't
Officer
know that.
Bedwetter. I saw this TikTok that was like, you know, just the if you want to, I think it was like if you want a British insult, just say like absolute
said-
in front of something.
Take your
So you know, like
fucking
back off,
clothes
you
off.
absolute
Fuck off.
absolute
Get
walnut.
back.
Max, what's going on?
Complete
Fuck away from him!
absolute walnut. Why?
This is excessive use of force.
Yeah.
Come here.
I don't want to watch my boyfriend strip for you.
Have a seat.
Time to put on a show.
Yeah.
Quit squirming. Said you want to be a vet, right? Call us an internship.
Let me go!
You're not gonna believe it until you see it for yourself.
We've already figured it out. What are you trying to do with this demonstration?
Fucking ask next time then, dude. Jeez.
Don't get too
Also,
close.
like, what a dick for putting her closer.
Mm-hmm.
What's your position? Over.
Do not call for help.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Just wrapping things up here.
Nope, nope, nope. Sorry.
Down to 20.
Compassionate.
I don't want to be compassionate to this fuck whistle.
I know.
Well, I'll tell you.
Officer
gonna be
fuck
great.
whistle to you.
Don't worry. I'll be back at dawn.
You're really gonna leave me here?
You'll be fine. Just don't get too close.
If you don't want me to get too close, then you should have chained me on the other side of the heater.
Or maybe like dragged out a chair
Mm-hmm.
that he could have sat her farther away. You absolute binky bonky.
I don't know why it was a big deal for him to take off his clothes, because he did not end up taking off his clothes.
Don't worry, Max. I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
So we'll get to next
alright?
opportunity we get to
Yeah.
do is we get to roam
I don't
the
know.
police station as
I
Laura.
just don't feel so good.
We need to look for some stuff,
What do you need?
Okay.
What can I do
so
to
it'll be a
help?
while
I was just
before we have
hot. Are you hot?
Another choice.
reactions.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of stuck next to this big ass pipe, so I'm not exactly cool.
Just stay back, okay? You shouldn't be this close.
There's not a lot I can do about that right now.
How you doing, buddy?
Max?
Homeboy looks like he's having a great night.
Max?
He starts doing this and then
what's
just
going
like
on?
lets out a big ass burp, and it's fine again.
So we discussed previously that the kids that are at camp right now, and all of the counselors, yeah, he rips a huge part. They are in the lodge. Oh god. They expect that all campers and all counselors are actively going to be in the lodge all night long here.
Mm-hmm. Which, let's be honest, is not going to happen.
No,
Like, if
considering
you...
what happens.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like just knowing people in general, like, if you tell someone they can't go out, like, they're immediately going to want to go out.
Yeah.
Especially when they're under extreme surveillance with all of the camp counselors there.
Yeah. Hi, Maverick. Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, the only reason it happens tonight is because those kids are not the protagonists.
It would have been a very different game, we'll just put it that way.
So much for depth perception.
So I would assume, I have not looked far enough ahead, but I have a feeling we should get her infected so she can get her eye back.
That would probably... isn't it a forced choice? Doesn't she have to be
so.
infected?
I think so.
Let's see what that bastard.
Because otherwise it
Oh, it's
doesn't make
Ryan.
sense.
That's right, because it's Ryan that we can choose if he gets infected or
Yep. Okay, where do I need to go?
not. Hello again, Maverick. You came from the other side this time. Most important thing here is to head upstairs into the third office, open the locker, and grab the syringe.
Okay.
We want the drugs.
Drugs, drugs, drugs. Just say yes to drugs, kids. Actually, just say no to drugs. But, if you are a young, impressionable child, do not take drugs. If you are a young, impressionable adult, you are an adult. You can make your own choices.
Fuck. I'm gonna need
Yeah,
to
they probably
rest
don't
soon.
have a lot, or they probably have a lot of fun activities to keep them indoors this time, as opposed to the present day where we weren't supposed to stay because Jacob broke the car.
Yeah.
Fucking Jacob.
I know. Okay, so syringe is somewhere in here.
In the locker.
There it is. Hello. You probably should not leave your
This must
syringes
be what
out
he used to knock me out.
in unlocked lockers.
I can hide this.
There is nothing else in the police station that's necessary, so we can head back to the cell unless you would like to explore more.
Yeah, I think we explored enough the first time.
Yeah.
We might have
but
more
then-
context this time, but
We're going to head back to the cell, hide the syringe in the left wall, and then go to sleep.
sounds good.
And then we'll head into a cutscene with Travis. And once we select hide syringe, I will tell you our next. Ooh. Our next choice.
So Max sounds like he's having a great time right now.
Yeah, Max is having a great night.
I just went out, grabbed a syringe, and went, you know what? It's bedtime. Time to lock myself in. Oh, wait, I need to hide the syringe.
Continue looking.
Yep. You told me literally what to do, and I sat there and went, I have already forgotten. All right, there's my syringe.
Now we can go to bed.
Sleepy time.
We need to be honest.
Okay. I love how this fucker. Okay, bud. The fuck?
You want to tell me what happened?
I could ask you the same thing.
Why didn't you run?
Honest?
I won't leave Max.
Confident.
Okay.
This doesn't mean I trust you.
I don't care. I just want to help him.
Turn around, hands against the wall.
He admires your dedication.
Seriously?
I am too tired to argue.
But... Ugh. Me too.
Huh. Look on me all you'd like. Actually, don't touch me. But, you will not find the syringe.
Happy?
Because someone happened to leave me a spoon.
I'll brew some coffee.
Would you like to wash your face too, or are you just gonna leave it like that? Like, it's a wild choice that he went, you know what? Instead of washing my face, I'm just going to go wake this girl up.
What's this?
An education. Watch.
Why would you turn your back on her?
Seriously. This is just a weird scene
Nice job
anyways.
cleaning up
Like,
the eye.
why are you facing the wall?
It's harder than they make out in the textbooks. Especially when nobody's helping you.
You're the doctor.
She's 17.
Animal doctor. And no, I'm not. And I probably never will be. Stuck in here forever.
I hate this
You know,
man.
Just because you know doesn't mean you know. You know?
No.
No.
You know?
What?
I'm not. This isn't what it seems to be.
You holding
Really?
us against our will?
You're gonna have to be more specific.
You and Max are in just as much trouble as I am. My family, we didn't mean to hurt anybody. We're just trying to survive like everybody else. Do you understand?
Not really.
As far as they know, you've been just falsely imprisoning them. Like,
gonna
obviously,
end
not
this
now
thing
there's
once
the whole
and for all.
werewolf thing, but
We?
Yeah.
All right. Confident?
confident. And I'm sorry to say,
Okay.
do not take gun.
Fine, let's end it.
Fine.
Let Max and I go and we'll find someone who can help.
Not what I had in mind.
You're seriously asking for my help?
I don't want you to help me. You're gonna do this for Max, and I'm gonna get what I need.
What is this? A shoujo manga? Like, you're leaving the fate of the world in the hands of a 17-year-old girl?
Mhm.
Like, don't get me wrong, she's more qualified than Detective Dick Whippet here,
Let's see
but
how smart you really are.
What is this?
Information.
Well, what does it mean?
Read it.
where did they get all of these poems from, by the way?
When full the moon above shines first, the beast internal shall outward burst. One by one leads lambs to slaughter. It stalks your breath, but shuns clear water. And should you yourself be cursed, armed with silver and the first, when moon is full before its wane, rend the beast that cursed you slain. No longer shall you face your blight, or fear the dread of full moon's light.
Like, did they get this off the
Yeah.
internet? Was this from,
Keep
like,
reading.
some Obama fan fiction?
No.
I know.
Confused.
Okay.
And if it's a bite with which you're faced, cleave limb from torso with great haste. Perchance you'll save your cursed soul before infection takes its toll.
Starting to get the picture.
It's
No, you write
not a
shit
lot to
poetry.
go on. And frankly, it's shit. Why did they have to make it rhyme?
I don't know. But it's all we have to go on.
Kill the werewolf that bit you and you'll be cured. It has to be silver, has to be full moon. Seems pretty straightforward to me.
If you can kill the werewolf, and that's a big if.
I just want to cure Max.
It's not as straightforward as you think.
Confused?
If you knew all
Encouraging.
this, why
'Kay.
didn't you just kill it in the storm shelter when you had the chance?
It's not so. I was when I.
Straightforward?
No,
Yeah,
it's
so
not. They're not so easy to hit. I was trying to protect you too.
And I didn't want to shoot my brother.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Encouraging.
So what's the plan?
Well, that's where I'm hoping you'll come in.
Me.
I will shoot your brother.
Because your studies.
The 17-year-old solo studying
I haven't even
veterinary
started.
science?
Empathetic.
Okay.
Well, you're the best option I got. I've been hunting this damn white wolf under the full moon so long I start to think it doesn't exist, you know? Maybe it doesn't matter, because maybe there's another way. Whatever you believe, there's got to be some science. And you do science.
But once again, she's 17.
Look, take some time to think about all this. I'll be back in the morning.
Oh wait, I read the wrong thing. Encouraging. Resigned.
Resigned?
Excuse me.
Okay.
Soon enough.
That would have been really confusing because I don't think resigned and empathetic would have been your options.
Probably not.
We're gonna scroll, so I'm got that at the top of the page. It's resigned.
Resigned. Okay. Resigned.
Empathetic is the next one.
Okay.
On top of it, it's okay. Then after empathetic, we've got a couple of quick time
I
events.
don't think I'd believe
Okay.
a word he just said if I hadn't seen that.
Well, now we're all on the same page.
Yeah, resigned. Now empathetic.
Okay.
I believe him.
You can't tell me you really trust that guy now.
I didn't say that. I said I believe him about the werewolf stuff, not the science bit. I don't know what he wants.
Max
He's
is
a dirty
dubious.
lying,
Me
kidnapping
too.
cop, Laura. We should be careful of anything that fucker says.
Thank you.
Well, fuck him. He's had his chance to fix this. We're getting out of here and we're gonna fix it on our own.
Hey, Laura,
Yeah?
I saw what happened. What I did to your eye.
Yeah.
Is it bad?
It's not great.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm so sorry.
Empathetic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why would they put resigned in both of these?
It wasn't you. I know it
And then
wasn't
we've
you.
got
I know.
2 quick time events back to back.
Okay.
but it was.
We're gonna fix you, Max. Promise.
Yeah, we're gonna just
I promise.
we're just gonna leave him on the island. Nobody goes to the island. Max is fine. Well, nobody else goes to the island.
Yeah, I think we got everyone off the island, didn't we?
Said you scrapped an abandoned
Yes,
car.
because it was just
I worked out the
what's her
rest.
bucket?
Emma.
Emma. Yeah.
And Jacob
And
goes
Ted.
back. But I think he's already captured at this point.
Why'd you think,
Yeah.
Chris?
Jesus, Travis. You're still here? That's fucked up.
Fucking bet one of them, Chris. What's I supposed to do?
What was that?
QTE. Some spidey senses for our one-eyed heroine over here.
Mm-hmm. Who needs depth perception, apparently?
I'm telling Mom.
I'm telling Mom.
With your mom, you got
What's your
prisoners.
plan? You can't keep him here forever.
And tell Mom you shot me.
Maybe if you'd done your job, they wouldn't have been at the camp that night. You ever think of that?
If I'd have done my job, you'd all be in prison. You ever think of that?
That was all Bobby and Caleb.
Or
And you
those
know it.
hikers and that fucking journalist.
Damn it, Travis. What are we gonna do now?
You have a trail of bodies at this point, my dudes.
We're all in this together.
The fact that you ate that up was...
Let's go to my office. We shouldn't talk here.
Max! Max!
What is it?
Travis was just in the hall talking, the cop.
So?
With Chris Hackett.
Was he here to let us out?
Nah.
No. He's the werewolf, Max. Chris Hackett is the one that bit you down on the storm shelter.
Holy shit, that's... Who would have guessed?
I mean, I guess thinking about it, I could have.
And yet you didn't.
Thanks, man.
It all makes sense.
Shut
Rub
up,
my
Max.
face in it.
That's why Chris's car was at the lodge that night. Travis was protecting him. That's why he followed us, and that's why he didn't kill the werewolf in the storm shelter, because it was his fucking brother. God, it's so obvious.
If Chris was the one that bit me, then...
All we have to do is murder him.
Yeah, then that's our cure. That's how we fix you.
Jesus, Laura, are we thinking the same thing?
Peanut butter pops.
Tomorrow, we're getting out of here. I'm gonna get Travis's gun and kill Chris Hackett.
Oh, wow.
Pop him in your mouth.
Hey! Hey! Help her! Laura needs help! Laura? Laura, are you okay?
God damn it.
Why are you shouting at or swearing at me, bitch?
What the hell's going on?
Cramps.
Laura?
QTE.
Yeah, paybacks are a bitch.
Anxious.
Okay.
Fuck.
Binky bonky. Should have yelled that as I stabbed him.
Get fucked, Binky Bonky.
Alright, just gonna take this. Honestly, we could have taken so much more than his keys and his gun.
Mm-hmm. I think isn't there one point where we actually shoot him?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one path where we shoot him.
Mm-hmm. It was cathartic.
Yeah.
Starting to think you were really sick.
Well, maybe I should consider acting as my major.
I wouldn't go that far.
Dickhead.
We should go before he
Just
wakes
saved you.
Yeah. The hell, man. What is up with the Farmer John outfit?
It's the clothes Travis gave him. They're
They
oh,
take
what's
them
his
from
name?
Bobby?
Yeah, they're Bobby's like, like infant clothes or whatever. Before he got jacked.
We need silver ammo. He must have some around here.
What is it?
I thought I heard someone. No, I still can.
It's coming from behind that door. There's nobody in here. What the fuck?
This the silver ammo we need.
He makes them.
What is it?
Shotgun shells. He loads them with silver. That's where he was last month, hunting.
Okay, well, I don't think we can use shotgun shells in our pistol, or if you can,
Hey.
a lot of video
I
games
just
have lied to
realized
me.
something. We're free.
Anxious?
Mm-hmm.
No, Max.
Reassuring.
Okay.
We're not free until Chris Hackett is dead. And it doesn't look like we've got much time.
I know, you're right, but let's just take the win for now, huh?
We'll celebrate when it's over. We're going straight to Hackett's Quarry, and we're ending this. Tonight.
Afterwards, we'll go to an escape room. How about the prison escape scene? Too soon? Poor Max has had so many other people's hand-me-downs, and we are going to make him walk out in Laura's clothing.
Yep.
Poor buddy.
To camp. Left Max at the island. Seemed like the best place for him, surrounded by water and all.
Love this.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's the story. Don't all jump in at the same time.
Hey,
Wait. The island? Like our island? Like the one in the lake?
Yeah, why?
Because Jacob, he went back there looking for Emma, and he hasn't come back yet. Neither of them has.
Well, it's fine. We'll just all kill Chris
shit.
Hackett, and it'll undo everyone. It's like a chain reaction. Honest? No, reassuring.
Reassuring.
Okay.
Well, as long
Show
as they didn't
bite.
go poking around
Okay.
where they shouldn't have, they're probably
Oh, I have
fine.
to be honest this time?
Poking around where he shouldn't have is Jacob's middle name. This is very bad. Oh.
After you saw me at the pool, after I shot Chris, I went back to the island expecting Max to be back to normal. But
Right, because this is when she gets bit.
Yeah.
This is a very assertive outfit for summer camp. Like, something about that outfit does not say warm and welcoming. Hello, children, let me heal all your issues.
I mean, minus the eye patch and the gloves, that looks like a pretty normal camp counselor outfit to me.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think, as we've talked about, I have not been to summer camp, so. Maybe it is just the gloves and the eye patch that make it look like that.
Yeah, truly.
Max?
Bitch, get off the island. Yeah, the only issue is she needs to heal her werewolves.
Okay, this is where you can shine. You can talk him down, right? This is like an anime. If you just
So-
talk to him, nope. Sorry,
Literally,
girl.
our next thing says show bite. I don't know if there's anything you can do other than participate.
Okay,
So I have no idea if we've got any quick time events or anything.
I
no
don't
idea.
think so if I remember correctly.
I mean, obviously she can't die because
Yeah.
this is before we're talking to her, but... I just don't know if there's anything to warn you about.
Get in the water, girl. Or I guess get in the boat in the water. That works too. Don't shoot him, that's your boyfriend. He's just having a bad night.
I mean, I would do the same thing if I was her, just to make sure he wasn't going to jump after me.
Yeah, true.
You know, that like Jungle Cruise joke about like how tigers can jump like however many feet. Don't worry, we're less than that.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of thing, or like, you know, like what if he could launch himself and land in the boat and kill
It
me?
wasn't a werewolf. It was Kaylee Hackett, Chris's daughter.
Whatever,
Kaylee Hackett, Chris's daughter.
whatever I shot, that was no girl. Unless, I guess, it turned back after I shot it when I went to the island.
Wait, so how come Max didn't kill you then?
Alright, I will show the bite.
Yep.
He tried. I got away. I need to end this.
Okay. It's your problem, Ryan.
We don't have much time.
You need to, like, chill, man. I
Our
don't think
last,
Mhm.
our last option of the chapter is pleading.
Okay. Oh, I have to be nice to her?
Sorry, bud.
Fuck her.
I wouldn't necessarily. Oh, excuse me. I wouldn't necessarily say pleading is being nice, but
Yeah.
So this is our new guest. Smell good, don't I?
oh my god. One time, my cousins found the exit line to Jungle Cruise and thought it was the entrance. So I saw them
Dumb.
yell, "Yeah, Jungle Cruise! Wait, why is everyone leaving?" It's funny. It's one of the best rides.
It's a classic, but I hate how long the line is.
God, let me go! Let me fucking go! Get your hands off me!
Bobby, please.
Alright, bleeding.
Pleading, and that is it for this chapter.
I didn't mean for this to happen, please! Please! Oh my god, why aren't you answering me? Oh, is your money that you want? Cause my dad's got money. Like lots of it. How you? I mean, not really.
Yeah, that explains some
Get
about
some,
Jacob.
Probably.
Ow. Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I just punched my my headphones.
I'm so sorry. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't fuck. Okay, first of all, don't grab him by his neck. Second of all, we're protecting you. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's too.
Are they?
Hey! Hey! Hey, where you going? Hey! Hey!
Yeah, he does suck, but he does not. He doesn't deserve this kind of shit. You
He
know?
does
He
not.
deserves his recompense, but not this.
Oh shit.
Oh, bud, don't get too close. You're naked. For not werewolf reasons.
Sexy time reasons.
Yeah. Hey, Nick. How you doing?
Put your tongue back in your mouth, you weirdo.
All right. We've gotten through that
Woo.
torturous chapter.
We didn't find any cards.
We did not. She's about to bitch at me, yes.
It's always nice to see you. Isn't
It's
it
not
fun
nice to see you.
delving into
No.
the past? They're a bad lot, aren't they? Shall we have a look at what you found?
Nada. Zip. Zilch.
Nothing to show, nothing to see. What more do you want me to say? Find the cards or stumble around in the dark. Choice is yours.
No, because I have the internet.
Yeah,
I don't-
technically we're not stumbling in the dark.
I don't need your fortune telling.
It's over. I look forward to that, as long as you follow the right path, of course.
All right. It's getting a little bit late. Do you want to do the next chapter? I don't know how much we've got in the next chapter.
Yeah. We've only been streaming for about an hour.
Okay, let's do it then.
Well, actual stream, like we've
Yep.
been on for an hour and a half. But,
All right. Chapter 8, The Belly of the Beast.
We can do this one and then call it.
Yep.
Where is Chris Hackett?
Shut up.
Wow, rude.
Guys, she murdered
What's my first
Kaylee.
option?
We have been over this.
Uncertain.
Okay. Kaylin, what do I do?
Caitlin?
Curious.
Oh, wow.
'Kay.
Real strong showing on the leadership front.
I said
Laura doesn't
shut up.
respect me. It's fine.
Oh, no way. I am not getting involved. This is all you, buddy. Look, just think about everything that's happened tonight, okay? That's all I'll say.
You grabbed the gun and then
The
didn't
body
have a
on the lake,
plan.
too. Remember what Jacob said?
Yeah, right.
Listen to me. These people are not who you think they are, I promise.
Unconvinced?
Curious.
Curious. Okay.
Hold up. You
Suspicious.
said you heard a woman
Okay,
crying
suspicious.
when you escaped?
Why? What do you know?
It's the ghost story he told us about, right, Caitlin?
This isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening and you're all in it. Your bracelet.
Suspicious.
Suspicious.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to help.
Guarded.
Okay, guarded.
How am I supposed to find the chaos emerald
Worst
if you
case
don't bring me my
scenario,
cards?
This should give you a fighting chance.
And this will kill them? For good?
Yeah.
But what if it's Nick or someone?
Like I said, worst case scenario.
Brian, put that fucking thing down before you hurt someone.
So, come on. Where does Chris Hackett live? When he's not at camp, I mean.
Guarded.
What makes you think I know that?
You guys are counselors, right? You've spent the last 2 months here?
You know who his children are?
He's not in the storm shelter. I'm clearly getting nowhere hunting him in the woods. I need a place to start.
Compassionate.
Okay.
I think that
Compassionate.
spooky house behind these woods.
Dude!
What?
Ryan, no one else is as enamored with the Hacketts as you are.
Listen, there could be another way. Have you thought
He's
about
never
that?
had an
I've
adult
spent
in his
the
life
last
actually
month
give a shit
thinking
about him,
nothing else.
Yeah.
and he just happens to have fallen for a werewolf
When the sun
surrogate
comes up,
father.
I'm stuck until the next full moon. So is Max, so is anyone else he's bitten.
How is that our problem?
Why don't you ask your friends in the woods?
Don't forget about Nick, dude.
Do you really think they're gonna
Okay,
let you
any
guys
consequences
go?
for you
Yeah,
jumping in
really.
the water? Brian, let's just get out of here.
I'm running out of time. If I can't find Chris Hackett, then a lot more people are going to get hurt.
I'm going with you.
What?
Yeah, what they said.
Friendly?
Friendly. Sorry, friendly.
I'm gonna show you that Chris
Inquisitive.
Hackett has nothing to do with this.
Inquisitive.
He wanted us to stay inside tonight. He wanted us safe.
I don't care what you think.
I don't care what you think.
Shut up. Fine, do whatever you want.
But Chris Hackett did not
Saw
give a
what
shit
happened to
about
me.
you.
He was bitten.
Everything's gonna be fine. That cop car you stole, where is it?
Ditched in the lake.
Why?
Do you want to be on stream? You want to say
It
hello?
was a stolen cop car.
No? Okay.
You're gonna have to try and fix the minivan. Get somewhere safe. How long do you have?
An hour or two? I don't know. It doesn't seem like an exact science.
Then we better get going.
Into the creepy house in the woods.
Woo!
Are you sure this is the right way?
We do not seem to be walking with purpose.
Pretty or definitely?
No, we're just fucking meandering.
Sunday
What do I look
stroll.
like, the tour guide?
Inquisitive.
Yes.
Have you actually been there before?
Reflective.
I mean,
Reflective.
Wait, seriously?
No. I know as much as you do.
How well do you know Chris
excuse
Hackett?
me.
Mr. H, pretty well.
Like you're pretty sure we're going the right way?
When I first came to camp, I was going through some personal shit, and Mr. H helped me sort it out.
That doesn't mean you know anything
He's a
about
good
him.
guy. You don't know him like I do.
That just means he knows
don't know him at
stuff
all.
about you.
Okay, jeez. Teacher's pet.
You don't
Why
understand
are
my
you like
dad.
this?
Reflective.
Look, I don't think
Compassionate.
anybody knows anybody. Not really.
Well, I know Mr. H, and he never hurt any of us.
Except
Well,
for,
I know for a fact
you
he's
know.
not the good guy you think he is.
All he does is try to help people. That's what his whole camp is all about,
Fighting.
to help the kids.
I don't doubt it. You know what I have to do, right?
I know.
You have to
But
kill my
only if
dad.
you can't talk to him. If you can't find another way.
Yeah, because the werewolves have seemed very social. I do not know what Ryan's on about if we can't talk to him, like. But they don't necessarily seem to be the type to talk it out.
There it is. Hackett House.
So he lives in some redneck mansion with his redneck family in the ass crack of the woods? Look at this place.
No, but it's where his mom lives, I think. Never been there, but if we're looking for answers, it's probably the best place to start.
So, wait, how do we get there?
What do you mean?
How do we get to the house?
That's a really good question. Maybe we just don't.
Compassionate.
Look, I understand
Come
Chris
on,
is
you
your friend.
binky
If there was
bonky.
another way, I'd tell you.
Friendly.
Okay, friendly.
Yeah. Laura, Chris is a good man.
This isn't about good and evil, Ryan.
Just how can you be so certain?
If I let my conscience slow me down now, everything gets a lot worse for everyone. Believe me, if there's another way, I'm all for it. Hey, where are you going?
You're on a timer, remember? There must be another way across somewhere.
I got you.
Careful, it's gonna go.
And so it went.
Holy shit! Are you okay?
Nope, she's about to be in a lot of pain.
Laura?
It stalks your breath but shuns clear water.
Oh my god,
So
Laura.
not dirty water?
Jesus, Marion, jazz hands. Here's a thought.
What are you doing?
Relax. Look. What big eyes you have, Grandma.
No shit.
Yay, depth perception.
And yellow eyes.
Can you see
Yep.
yellow in my eyes?
They are
Define
indeed
yellow.
the color of dehydrated pee.
We haven't got much time.
Yes, you can use that in your love poems. Alright, anything I need to pick up on the way?
Head to the tunnel exit and go through the door.
Okay.
Next cutscene is Caitlin.
Alright. Walking simulator it is.
Did you hear that too?
It's her.
Who?
The hag of Hackett's Quarry. It's like she's warning us off.
Or guiding us.
What do you mean it's the Hag of Hackett's Quarry? Have you ever heard of the Hag of Hackett's Quarry? That's actually really hard to say over and over again.
Oh, shit.
Think anyone heard that?
No, they can't have done.
This place is not.
Who
up to
says
code.
can't have done?
I mean, if the code is
that
literally
English?
crumbling to the ground, then I think it's doing fine.
Let's just keep moving.
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be couldn't have?
Careful. Jeez.
Laura, I know that you're on the run from werewolves, but quite honestly, could you use proper English?
Just look at this place. Oh.
QTE.
Yep.
Which I don't have marked.
Oh well.
That's weird.
We got it.
I could really do with a hamburger right about now.
Stop being weird.
Yes.
Actually,
Yeah,
a burger does sound really good right now.
Finn, lay down. Finn heard you talking about burgers. He's here. He's ready.
He's got good taste.
Oh boy, this is high. Whoa.
Don't look down. Or do. I'm not your boss.
A long way down.
Isn't a long way down? Oh, it is a long way down. Hello. Sorry for anyone who's afraid of heights.
So what's your deal then?
Probably should have given you a warning.
The whole mysterious, brooding loner thing, it doesn't quite
We have
fit
time
with
for
the
this.
I love my camp
Yep.
leader vibe.
So I don't fit into the right box. Is that what you're saying?
Apparently we can't talk and patient or inquisitive.
Inquisitive.
Okay. We can't talk and walk
what
at the
box
same
would
time.
that be?
No. I
No,
can't. I mean,
forget
that's
it.
hard for me too, so I get
Do you
it.
always do that?
Do what?
Reflective?
Start to engage in a
Okay,
conversation and then
reflective.
just immediately recoil into your shell.
Maybe I don't
No,
want to talk to you
shit.
anymore.
Oh, shit.
wow, charming. I am assuming you're single?
Yeah? Why?
No reason. This way. I see
There.
a light.
Yeah.
Or you can just hang out here. Up to you.
Yeah, I don't know why they're trying to tease this relationship. Oh, guess I have to. Whoops. Wasn't paying attention.
Hello? Did you catch? I just
Thanks for your help.
happening over here.
You had it under.
You keep dropping out. You
Yeah,
doing
my,
okay over there?
My monitor all of a sudden shut off. I think I know what I did, but
Alright, well, we got one card, so she won't bitch at me.
accidentally turned off one of my power strips.
Oh, whoops.
That was chaos. I think it's reflective is the next one. I'm gonna be under my desk for a minute here. Oh.
Okay.
You think this is it?
Beats me. I'm pretty much completely lost.
Yeah, me too. Shall we?
But yeah, no, for some reason everyone wants to sleep with Ryan, and like there's nothing bad about Ryan, but it's another like mediocre dude gets all the attention.
Mm-hmm.
Like, girl, Caitlin, you can do so much better. And like, Laura, you have Max already. Granted, he is a werewolf right now, but
Boys, get away from me.
What the hell happened here?
Drive me nuts.
dismissive or honest?
Honest.
Okay.
And then encouraging.
Okay.
That's kind of my bad. Had a bit of a tumble with one of the locals.
The fuck? Caitlin, this place is wrecked.
Well, you should see the other guy.
Yeah, exactly. Raging Loop, like, the girls all have something very wrong with them, so.
I mean, should we go find
To be
them?
fair, the guy does too,
Warn
so.
them?
I think the safest thing, the most responsible thing, is to try and get help.
Right. And then we can come back for them.
And Nick.
And Nick.
I kind of figured Nick was in them, but, you know. Yes, Abby, we will save Nick, I guess.
Wait.
What?
What's my next thing?
Encouraging.
Okay.
Is there something in there?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's probably something in there. You might not want to go in there.
What is it?
Jacob? Emma?
Are they... Should I open it up?
Your funeral, buddy.
Well, that was stupid.
Hey, it's us! Oh, shit.
It burns.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Dylan, I am so sorry. I didn't know it was you. I was really scared.
So-
I thought
It's not mace. Air freshener.
That still would hurt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, the dude has already lost an arm, like,
in the van.
is that, has enough not happened to him?
No.
Mace or air freshener or whatever?
Dylan, you're
There is indeed no hand where his hand used to be.
Finn, relax.
So she was in the police station this whole time?
Insane,
That's
right?
our last one as
This whole
Caitlin.
time,
Okay.
we were having such a fun summer. We never knew.
Jeez.
Okay.
Can you fix it?
No.
Oh.
Because some moron decided to
Specifically,
take the rotor arm.
there's a scrapyard up the road.
Finn, I
So
swear to God.
Can fix it.
Well, no promises, but if there's hope, that's where we're gonna find it.
Sounds like a long shot.
Finn.
Alright, encouraging.
Encouraging.
Dylan, come on. I need you. We need you.
Fine. Okay. Once again, Dylan puts himself in mortal danger for the sake of his work friends.
What
Dylan
exactly are
didn't
we supposed to
expect
do?
that.
I mean, the van is nice, but it's not exactly Fort Knox.
Well, there's a shelter under the lodge. You could be safe there for a while.
All right, Abby, you're with me. Good luck.
we're gonna get a very awkward conversation. Why is everyone else clean, but Dylan still has blood on him? Like, did you guys not think about cleaning off when we were, you know, in the place with the showers?
No.
Clearly not.
Excuse me.
Alright, what's next?
We are back with Ryan and Laura in the basement. You have a quick time event, and then you need to not open the cage.
Okay. We'll try not to fail another quick time event.
What was that?
Nothing.
Huh?
What was that?
Oh, it's nothing. We got guests downstairs. We don't want any more blood on our hands.
Why are you not telling him?
Yeah. Detaining people illegally runs in the family, obviously, so...
Obviously.
Keep it down.
You keep it down.
Shh. No, you shh.
You shh.
I'm telling Mom.
This way. Come on.
Okay. Well, considering there's only one way down this hallway. Ha! 2 cards! Oops. Okay. Which way do I need to go? The camera moved on me. Here we go.
Head to the tunnel with the red light to trigger the next cutscene.
Okay.
PTE.
Okay.
Don't open that cage.
Okay. And I assume don't let her shoot Nick in there this time.
Yeah. Because the next one is stop Laura.
Yeah.
So don't open cage, stop Laura.
Okay. Hey, Jacob. How you doing, bud?
Jacob.
He's gone through the 5 stages of grief and is in acceptance at this point.
Jesus, what happened to you?
Trauma. Okay, do not open the cage.
Mm-mm.
Hey. Bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
So glad they put a warning sign there.
Look, you gotta get me out of here, man.
How?
Seriously.
It's electrified.
Okay, there's a box in the corner of the room. I think that's how they're operated, okay? I saw this old guy, hunter dude from the woods. He used that.
Yeah, stop Laura.
Okay.
Help Jacob.
Okay.
Why are you here, Travis? You ought to be out with the others. Like I say, we've been all night long trying to keep those kids safe.
Ma. It's Kaylee. She's dead.
No.
Boys are bringing her in.
Yeah, you're right.
now.
Kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Thought it'd be funny,
No,
haha.
You got screws in that cop head of yours. There ain't no way to kill her in her kind of condition.
Silver bullet. She's dead, Ma.
Ow, Finn. Ow.
No. God damn. No. No, no. No, no. Not my granddaughter. Not my only granddaughter. Not my Kaylee. Not my little Kaylee. Not my little Kaylee. Not my little Kaylee. You goddamn piece of shit!
Why are you taking it on him?
Kaylee! God damn you! What did you do to her?
Does he seem the type to murder his family? Like...
Did you get bitten?
Is she crazy?
Okay, yes, we will stop
Yeah,
Laura.
stop Laura.
Wait,
It's him.
think about it. Why would they lock him in a cage?
Then who the hell is it?
Who the hell is she?
She's in charge. You've already
Help
got it wrong
Jacob.
once. It might even
Okay.
be Nick.
Your friend?
Hey, listen. Okay, they said that they've already got 2 of us accounted for. Whatever that means.
Whoever this is, they're not going anywhere. Remember? We've got to be sure. You promised.
Brian! Brian! You gotta get me out of here. Okay, seriously, man.
They took it!
You fucking idiot!
Thank you.
Ma,
Never thought we would agree on something.
Damn it! You fucking piece of shit!
I'm guessing I should probably not blow her head off this time.
Yeah, probably not.
Boo.
Get to see how that actually shakes
Yeah.
out, because I think we've killed her that way every single time.
Yep. Cause she...
Again, gun safety, kids.
Alright, help Jacob.
Help. Yes, help.
Okay.
Choose breakers 1
I'll
and
do it.
2.
Okay, so
Okay.
all I know is you have to open my door and that door. And definitely not that door.
Oh, cool. Thanks, detective.
Okay, fuck you, man. I'm trying to help.
No, fuck you. I'm trying to help.
Shut up. Okay, there's a console on the wall over there, like a box or whatever. You should be able to use those switches to isolate each cage.
Okay. Hang tight.
Okay.
We've never had to do this. Okay, I want to do 1 and 2.
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. Not just the middle one,
Continue.
though. Don't fuck this up.
Of that I can just abandon him here.
I can do this. I can do this.
Focus, dude. Focus.
2, then 3.
Okay, 2. And 3. Oh, I get it. It's a basic math puzzle. Do not go taunt the goddamn werewolf. I swear to fucking God.
Oh, damn. You look
That
awful.
is the last choice I have.
Woo!
Where's everyone else?
Jake.
After a
I'm
few
always open.
cutscenes, the chapter
I
ends.
don't know where she is. But you should go catch up with them. Be careful. We came into the mines. I don't know if there's a way back up.
Okay.
Bye forever.
Jacob appreciates your help. He would have thought you were a real asshole if you abandoned him.
Yeah, it does say that we just saved him from a later potential death.
Woo!
Not my Kaylee. Not my little Kaylee. What? So you had those motherfucking counselors in your goddamn jail for 2 whole motherfucking months, right? And you are telling me now
Yep.
that instead of putting a bullet into each one of their little sorry shit-stained brains,
Are you telling me I really can't murder her?
you gave them your silver
Sorry,
bullet
dude.
gun and they shot my Kaylee with it? Is that what you're telling me now, Travis?
no more blood on your hands. That's what you said it.
Oh my God, we are way past that now.
Ma, what if it had been me or Bobby? What then?
She was your family. A good boy protects his family. You ain't no good boy.
But
Wish I could take it all
I
back.
still hate you, but like, you grew up
Wish I
in
could take
shit
it all back,
conditions.
but I can't.
No, I just don't. I don't understand.
We can
why
acknowledge his
you
shit
couldn't have just
gr-
handled the
upbringing,
problem when you
while
had the
also
chance.
acknowledge
Taking
or
care of
remembering
the
that he is an
problem.
asshole.
You hear
Exactly.
yourself?
Yes, I hear my goddamn self. I may be old, but I ain't deaf.
I'm a police officer!
Oh, so now I'm blind, you motherfucker.
No, I don't think he wants to do that.
You just flashing that badge around like it's worth $1 million. The only reason you got it is because Hank got killed in a gypsy fire.
Ma,
Don't ma me.
would you sit down, please?
Don't you tell me what to do. And
Please.
don't you go around. Don't you go around like you better than everybody else, because you ain't.
Would you please sit down?
Don't you tell me what to do, you piece of shit!
Finn, no.
Yes.
Hi.
Ryan, run!
Ma, send Bobby down.
Hi, have you heard about the word of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
Does she really have that good a grip on her hair?
Apparently.
Make sure that shit doesn't bite.
This weird song.
Beauty is inside her.
They have some really bizarre music choices, and granted, I do know that that's because we're on the
The copyright free.
yeah, the copyright-free one. But this is just wild. All right, we have finished chapter 8.
Woo!
And we even found 2 cards, so she's not even going to be that mad at me.
Welcome back. Did you miss me?
No, surprisingly not.
Hopefully, you've brought me some more of my cards. Let's have a look, shall we?
Cheating.
You're cheating?
Yeah, I'm looking ahead.
Ah.
The Wheel of Fortune. After all, fortune is nothing but a spinning wheel. Sometimes you have to take a chance. Karma works in mysterious ways, but it favors those who pay attention. Watch closely. Though the wheel spins, the eagle-eyed can tell where it's going to stop. The Emperor.
Exactly. We found your cards, and we didn't even leave them behind out of spite like when we usually find them.
So there is one more Hackett that has to die.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, it's not one of the 2 that you want to die the most.
Fuck.
Rip each other apart. Let them rot. Details.
Oh, my bad. There's 2 Hacketts that need to die, and one of them is one you want to die.
Yay! Move on or see more?
Sure, let's see more. Why not?
All right.
It's not much helpful.
No.
Then
Which card
choose
would you
the
like?
Possible future you'd like to witness. And
Wheel of
watch
Fortune or
carefully.
Emperor, I think, were the 2 we found.
Try and find some clarity in the chaos.
The Wheel of Fortune is calling my name.
All right. It's got a little wolfie on it. It's cute. All right.
Yeah, there is our second to last action in this walkthrough is fail QTE.
Cool. I can fail them.
Yeah, just one though.
Okay.
You still got time.
And that's in chapter 10.
Okay.
Careful.
All right. Well, we saw the shit show that's going to go down this chapter. So,
yeah.
All right. So I think we will end here for tonight.
Yeah.
Hello, Dylan. I wish they need to zoom out or give an option to zoom out, like. But also, my dude, why did you not wash your face? Anyways, next stream is Thursday, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. You got any announcements?
Nope.
Cool. As a reminder, Mana is performing at Hallmat or Holiday Matsuri, for those of you who aren't in on the lingo. And their most recent performance at Tampa Bay Comic Con, I want to say it was Tampa Bay something. I retweeted earlier on Twitter, so if you so go check it out and give them lots of love for it. So that's all I got. Wash your hands, wear your masks, get vaccinated, and we'll be back on Thursday. Have a good night, all.
Goodbye.
Bye.